Hello everybody, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 2. As my throat decides to make my voice crack, yay! So here we are on floor 5, and this one, it looks confusing, doesn't it? It's not really. But the first thing we need to do is trap the Medusa on the right, so she can't see left. And we need to do this we do need to be careful doing this because, of course, Don Medusa is waiting right there to shoot the hell out of us with a sword as soon as he sees us. Luckily, this is not as big a problem as you would think, because right now we are ready to trap Don Medusa over on, well, one side really. But we're going to stick to the basics here. Even if I nearly screwed that up completely. But now we are going to just go ahead and trap you right here, and you can do us no harm whatsoever. And we can pretty much grab all the rest of the heart containers in this, except for the two that directly below Medusa. So let's take care of one of those right now. By doing that. And then you can kind of do just about anything here. It looks a lot more complicated than it really is. We don't really need to do anything right here, but we can go ahead and push that there, I guess. It won't do any harm. Then we do this. We block off the bottom. And if you look, there's kind of nothing stopping us the rest of the way. So that looked a lot more complicated than it really is. And that's going to be the case for most of the puzzles on this floor. There are a couple that are going to be a case of just run the hell away. But, you know, you get used to that. So here we have Medusa that's waiting to shoot us if we grab that middle heart container. We have Snakies we will turn into egg, because that is what we do with Snakies. We have a ladder power up. I think you see where this is going. I have to yawn, of course, because of course I have to yawn. So, yeah, we have two goals waiting to shoot us after the fact that they're going to be pretty much non-factors in this entire thing. I don't even know why they're really there. I don't see how they're actually threatening in any way. But anyway, let's go ahead and do what we need to do here. So, you notice that the other two heart frames are directly in the path of Medusa, so obviously we need to block those heart frames. We need to block Medusa off from those heart frames and from the chest. So let's take care of that, shall we? First, it's here. Excuse me. We're going to be able to just ignore that egg for the most part. Block the Medusa off so we can actually cross over. We're still not going to grab this heart frame. But one thing we are going to do, use the power up there. Now, this Snaky gets to block off the Medusa to the right so we can grab some more hearts, so we can grab some more shots just in case we need them. And we will need them. First, we're going to block off the bottom here. We're going to do pretty much exactly what we did, except we're going to grab the heart container on the bottom as we go across. We're still going to ignore this top one because it is not shielded. And the reason we wanted to grab that heart frame first was because now it allows us to push another block all the way in here. and pretty much seal off the Medusa. So now, use our last shot here. Grab our final heart piece, and you see why I consider the gulls to be a non-threat? If you do this room properly, there's no possible way to actually trigger them. They just stand there looking at you. They're happy to be there. But just extending the river all the way across would have served the exact same purpose. Ah, yeah, this stage. So, we have a Medusa that's waiting to pop us if we grab the wrong heart piece. And we have a power-up that will allow us to break one boulder. The boulder we are going to break eventually is in the upper right part of the room, right above a gull. But let's go ahead and actually get to the point where we can actually get up there without... and grab all these heart pieces without getting absolutely wrecked in the process. First, we grab the left one because it's still blocked off. It gives us a couple of shots. I'm going to take this little snaky right here and use you the way all good snakies get used. We're going to grab that. Then we're going to grab this. And then we can walk across, and we are done dealing with the Medusa. We no longer have to worry about the Medusa in any way, shape, or form. Grab this. Then, walk over here. We smack that. We didn't have to grab these two right now, but we're going to. And then you may be asking yourself, well, how are we going to block off the gull from shooting the hell out of us? And the answer is, we're not. Because we don't have any more way to block anything off here. But we are going to bait the gull to shoot, so we can grab that. And now, one of the stages that could possibly take a few lives from me just because of the way the ending of this stage works. Most of the stage is going to be pretty straightforward. We grab some heart shots. We grab more shots there. I'm going to take this dude right here. Use him to block off a Medusa. And now, we need to use our two remaining shots to use the snaky and the gull to block off the top and bottom of the Medusa. You may see a problem here with this in a minute, but what we are going to do is use the gull to block the bottom of the Medusa, then use the snaky to block the top. Why? You'll see why in a minute. This also means I have to be kind of quick doing this and not overshoot, where I will run out of time. Grab that now. Once again, have to be fast. And now we get to have the fun part. See Rocky there? I have to bait Rocky into being my meat shield. Or rock shield, as the case may be. So, what's going to happen is I am going to run in there, I'm going to grab this heart container, and then dive out of this aisle and into the aisle above it, before the gull can actually shoot me on the far left. Gull on the far left can shoot me. So now, the goal here is to get the Rocky to start walking up the middle column. So I can walk up the right column alongside him and use him as a shield to block the gull and the Medusa from shooting me. This may go smoothly, it may not. We will see, but basically I have to stand in the middle of the column, wait for Rocky to charge, and then dart out and immediately head off to the right. We will see how well this works. I was too fast. I moved a little too fast there. But that is the idea. You just need to do it a little bit slower than I did. now we've seen how to solve this room. Hopefully I will be able to do this without screwing it up this time. I mean, I figured this room was going to take a life or two off of me without much difficulty, really. Let's get you walking back around. Good. There we go. Probably the hardest room here is done. The hardest room on this floor. Because this room is a little easier. You just have to know which snakies to shoot and when. Or what enemies to shoot and when. Okay, you're gone. Now, we're going to go on the middle island and grab one of the heart pieces. Then we're going to grab the other one. And, we're going to be kind of annoying to the goal in the middle. Because they aren't going to get a chance to do much to us. So, shoot you, get on you. That. Now we've got to grab this one right here. That gives us a couple shots. We're going to wait for this egg to disappear because we can only have one egg at any given time. Or one egg floating in the water at any given time anyway. But you notice the path it took. We're going to do a thing here. I'm going to shoot you, grab that, hop on the egg until it gets above that emerald block. We've got one shot left. We're going to make it count. Shoot you, grab that, and we're out! All the way to floor 6. Notice the immediate concerns with just about anything involving this particular room. That Dawn Medusa is going to be a bit of a problem. Just a tiny bit of one. But that will be for next time. Because trapping him the normal way is not as easy as you'd think. Anyway. That will be all for now. So, until next time, take care everyone.